So, there is a big thread on Reddit about whether it's acceptable to use ChatGPT to write breakup texts. Okay, so one relationship coach said using a bot to break up with your partner is a cop-out and you really should do that face-to-face, which I would agree. One Reddit user actually toyed around with ChatGPT and was entering in some interesting questions, like around funny ways to break up with someone that you love. And some examples it gave were like a bad Netflix series, it's time to cancel us. Our relationship is like a roller coaster and I need to get off before I throw up. That's a good one. Another user said they use ChatGPT on dating sites to create the perfect bio and even to reply or send introductory messages. So my question today is it okay to use ChatGPT to break up with your partner? Let me give you my thought. So I'm old school. I think a breakup should be face-to-face. I know these younger kids, these millennials, these Generation Z, they do it via text message. They enter it into ChatGPT, they take that language and put it in a text message, send it to their significant other, and apparently the relationship is over at that point. But I still think depending on how long you've been dating, probably should have a little more face-to-face interaction when it's time to end a relationship. I know it's tough, but that's my opinion. I'm old school. I am old, so call me old school. Also, are we going to get to the point where like you have an AI sort of assistant that just does it all for you, where you just say break up with this person and then it texts that person in response to them? I hope not. I hope we don't get to that point. But anyway, we'll see what Julie thinks about this question.
Okay, so I know when ChatGPT first came out, I did do a lot of typing stuff into it, see what it would say, or you ask it to like write a poem or do something silly, to see what it says. As far as breaking up with people, I think it's really crappy like if you type into ChatGPT how to like write a breakup text. You need to break up with people face to face. I mean, I guess even if it's like FaceTime might be the only other acceptable thing, because at least you're both like looking at each other, but you'd really need to break up with people face to face. Maybe at least over the phone. Like there needs to be some type of talking. Like if you're doing a text or you're writing an email, or wasn't it in Sex and the City someone like broke up with a Post-it note? Yeah. You just need to there just needs to be a personal tie into it. Now, I have to admit though, I have used ChatGPT because for me it's really difficult to write in sympathy cards to actually express that I'm sorry for whatever happened. So I am guilty in typing details into ChatGPT to kind of get better ideas of what to write so I don't sound like an idiot. Because I know like what not to write, but then I don't know what to actually write sometimes. So that actually has been helpful for that. But as far as breaking up with people, y'all, man up, lady up, whatever, do it in person, do it on the phone. There needs to be a personal attachment, not just text, email, a Snapchat. I guess you could message somebody, slide into someone's DMs and break up them. Just don't do that. Don't do that. Make sure there's at least some type of personal connection to that, because otherwise it's just kind of crappy.